I just have to let the animation go here for a little bit here. This is just take it in. Take it in. This is Realtor Recon for Artists, number 24. Autonomous Workpod. What is Realtor Recon for Artists? I'm Mark Rushton of markrushton.com. I'm a recording artist and a fine artist. And someday I'd like to have a studio workspace outside my house. It could be a separate home. It could be a rented or purchased commercial location. It could be an outbuilding on an acreage. I just don't know. It'll be way in the future, though. It could be in a big town. Probably going to be in a small town. I'm currently in Iowa. So most of the properties that I feature are located in Iowa. This isn't a property, though. But it could be located within Iowa. I wonder how good this would be in the winter. I contend that artists, such as musicians, painters, writers, etc., should not live in expensive big cities or areas if they can help it. If they have a bit of income from their work, they should consider moving somewhere cheap in the sticks and owning property rather than renting. It give you time to focus on your work and building your career. Using realty websites is a great way to do some advanced reconnaissance, and that's what I do here. But here in the last couple of videos, I've featured stuff like this. The last video was about 3 weeks ago. I featured the boxable, fold-out, convertible 375 square foot structure that was about 50 grand, starting at 50 grand. This is the Autonomous Workpod. And these things start, I think, at 18.5 and nicely equipped at under 20 grand. And I'm starting to get dizzy here. Autonomous. Let's go over to, and if you're not familiar with them, they have some really great and seem to be well-respected home office equipment. Particularly, they get some fancy chairs, and they've got the standing desks. Are really pretty amazing things. I'm going to buy one someday. I'm probably going to buy one someday. I mean, they're a great price. They seem to work really good. Look at this. They've got some new products since I've been on here. These smart desks, accessories. You know, I really just like I like the standing desks. The Pro is pretty good. And the core, I thought the core was pretty good. You know, $500. You can sit down, you can stand up, you can adjust it. Comes with different finishes. 29 inches by 53. But that's not what we're talking about here. We are talking about this thing, which just showed up today on my radar because I subscribe to Autonomous and I get emails from them. And so this thing, the Workpod. This is not for me. I'll just say right off the bat. It's an all-in-one home office for those zero commute days. Equipped with everything that you need. It's so simple to set up. It looks like something IKEA would sell, right? Just not scream IKEA and you know, a million parts and 4,000 screws and what's that down there? And so if you buy it fully equipped, yeah, it comes with the Smart Desk Pro, the Ergo chair, filing cabinet, a bunch of other goodies. And supposedly it's got good insulation here, minus 60 Fahrenheit to 122 Fahrenheit plus. Weatherproof and humidity resistant. 98 square feet. No permit required in most localities. Well, you just wait. Just wait. Just wait until the locals find out about this. It is nice for what it is. From what I can tell, it is nice for what it is. But you just have like a little glass office out in your backyard, or how does the power get out there? I'm sure there's an easy explanation. Let's do the naked one here. Yeah. All right, let's go back. Close the door on distractions. Or you just buy a bigger house, unless you're in, some super ultra expensive area. In which case I advocate not living in the super ultra expensive area. Go move somewhere in the sticks. They have fiber in the sticks. Not every stick, but you've got broadband everywhere to a certain extent. And what else came out recently? The Elon Musk satellite internet thing that's supposed to be pretty good if you can, get in the door on that one. That separate work and life. I get it. You have a place and you want to get away from possible distractions. Maybe somebody else is working from home, but just I get it. But as far as, and let's watch it be built here. Imagine all the cussing you got to do there just to get that going. Right by the lake. You know how expensive lakefront land is? Just go buy something just buy an old crappy building in the small town. Have a little commute. I don't know. Just plug and play. Comes pre-wired and prepped with creature comforts, air conditioning, warm lighting, handy outlets for all your gadgets and appliances. Plug it into a power source and you're good to go. Well, you got to get the electrician out there. And then here's how it sits. It's got a fuss-free foundation, adjustable to accommodate uneven ground. And it'll hold up to 4 tons. And I will say, yes, it's sturdier than building from scratch. 2-year warranty. Ships free within 3 to 4 weeks. 30-day trial. I'm going to take all the screws out. I don't want any more. Off. I put it on Craigslist, right? Yeah, it's a bit, 98 square feet is too small for a recording studio, even if it's just something like that. It's too small for a art studio. It's just too small. For me, I like the Boxable a lot more. Right? At 49 grand, 50 grand, rather than this. I mean, you get 375 square feet. You get a bathroom. Yeah, you're going to, if you're not you got to be careful with the permits and all that sort of stuff. I get it. This does fill a need, but again, it's a bit IKEA-ish. And that is not for me. I don't want to be assembling something and then just no. I'd rather I don't know. This is not for me. 98 square feet, building it myself. Nah. Let's just look at the animation again a little bit more here. I don't know how that's going to transmit into YouTube land, because I generally record these at a lower frame rate. Somebody breaking into You imagine somebody breaking into that? We've got a bum sleeping in the autonomous work pod. 911, what's your emergency? We have a bum sleeping in the autonomous work pod. Somebody broke in there. Somebody stole my autonomous work pod. Threw it up on a flatbed or whatever. Bye-bye. Thanks for building it. Yeah. Who's this? This is for the coastal cities. This is and what's the sound? What's the sound quality on this here? Let's talk about that. I guess that's one more thing that I kind of want to. Where is it? Shop. I don't know if I caught that or not. Not that I'm really. Oh, no. I do not want to pay with PayPal or whatever here. Where's the pod? Close the door to distractions. Where was that part that features, specifications. Here we go. Yeah, see? This is just, oh, that's great. And FAQ. What is the airflow situation? Do I need a permit? What did I miss here? I missed something. Maybe there wasn't anything about that. Anyway, let's go back out here. Back out here and take another look at this. Oh, maybe this was. No, this is just the same stuff. Okay, sound insulated. What does that mean? To what extent is that sound insulated? No, this is not for me. This is not for me. It's interesting. It's interesting. If you're in some place like, coastal California or, I don't know, not in a flood zone, might be interesting. Might be 20 grand, and then you had to put it together. I don't know. But I figured I had to mention it, right? I had to mention it. This is not for me. I'm looking for a little bit bigger place. I mean, the boxable, that's like pushing the very bottom of the amount of square footage that I want. It's 375 square feet. And so I guess if you get two of them, you'd have two different spaces. But this is only 98. So yeah, this isn't for me. This isn't for me. This is for somebody else. As I like to say, this is for somebody else. I don't dislike it, but some of the things about it do not appeal to me. But this probably appeals to other people. So anyway, Realtor Recon for Artists, number 24. Autonomous Work Pod. I'm going to have to say no on this one. But again, it's for somebody else. That's it. And catch you on the next one.